What's going on, guys? It's your boy Stevie D. Now I'm back with another one for Mental Health Mondays. This is the Fresh and Fit podcast audio based off of another guy, two other guys from another podcast named The Roommates. Check them out when you get a chance. Check out Fresh and Fit. I will also start doing Fresh and Fit Fridays where I react to some of the episodes and what they had to say about men and women. But this is one for Mental Health Mondays because I thought it would be good to spread positivity concerning that. He says a lot of good points, so this is just basically merely a reaction video. Y'all let me know if y'all like this content, if y'all don't like this content. And without further ado, let's get right to it. Like and subscribe.
It's a danger, of I'm an outsider when it comes to the Red Pill content. I'm not a part of the community, so I'm an outsider looking in a lot of the times to what's going on. And to me, there's a quote that somebody once told me that I think is important for a lot of these guys to realize is that what you idolize, you will then demonize. And so when a lot of these guys, I'm hearing F women, man, F these girls that never deal with them. That to me is all the guys that got into that demonization point. That came from idolization. That came from putting somebody on a pedestal, and thinking that they could save you, and then they let you down. You see, that's what really hurts. People don't realize what it doesn't hurt when someone is like a piece of crap and just a nasty person, and then they're nasty to you.
Yeah, you expect it.
You expect it.
Yeah.
I think Chris does a lot of fighting. I think he told me one time that the punch that usually knocks you out is the one that you don't see.
Yeah, exactly.
And so to me, it's what happens with these guys is that they idolize these women as you're gonna complete me, like Jerry Maguire said. Yeah. You're gonna be what Jay or said is the center of my universe ring. These guys have this view where women are gonna save me, right? Because whether it's Disney Channel, whether it's fairy tales, whether it's because you were, coddled by your mom and your mom was your savior, your mom was the one that took care of you all the time.
Yeah.
So you think, oh, well, a woman's gonna be my mom in the future. Yeah. Whatever it may be, they idolize them. And then when that woman fails them, then they demonize all women. And that's when you see the dark side.
Yeah.
That's when you see it. But for those like Myron and Fresh and Chris who are putting in the work, who are leveling up, who are improving their lives physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, you understand women are people. There's good people, there's bad people. And there's good people who do good things, and there's good people who do bad things.
To be realistic and say that I like what he said about the idolization and the demonization. I'm not a doctor, I'm not your doctor. I'm just here giving you my experiences and what I think. That's why I put the mental health life coach in the last 2 weeks, just to get you guys to start thinking, for men and women, not just men. But we have to understand that, like you said, there's good people and there's bad people. And I think before anybody gets into any relationship seriously, because we go through our teeny bopper stage where we got the puppy love and we got, little interactions that we have with people and they turn into relationships. And you have to understand a lot of fears that we have, like you said, a lot of men get with women thinking that they're going to be like their mother. And I will be first to say that no one, whether man or woman, if you have the proper parents or at least decent parents, no one's going to love you like your mother. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go into the world thinking that every girl you get with that's going to be like your mother, and you idolize that woman, which you shouldn't idolize anyone before God. But that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because in the Bible, it even says it that, man will let you down every time. We've lied to people. We've even let people down. We let our parents down. We let our friends down in certain facets. So I think it's important before getting into a serious relationship, engagement, or marriage that you try to come with an understanding of yourself first and foremost. Understand what makes you tick. Understand what your limits are and your boundaries.
And you have perspective. And with this perspective, now what happens is these people don't control you anymore because you know what it is.
Yeah,
they don't control you. With women, like, hey, if she's down to join my program, hey, hop on. If she doesn't want to, I don't care. Like how Myron felt with his girl situation. You are liberated from that person controlling your emotions.
There you go.
If you're a F all women and you're one of these children in the comments who's always so triggered and I'm never deal with them, they control you. That's true control. They are living rent free in your mind, because the memories that burn the hardest in our brains are the memories of pain. Are the memories of those that hurt us. That's what really burns the most in our minds. So what happens for so many of these men, if they're not careful, and I see it, I see these guys, these women live rent free in their mind, and you don't date them. You don't gotta date them. You don't date them. Cool. I'm going my own way. Cool. But guess what happens? Every time they show up to this channel, who's there? You are. Every time they show up to Kevin's channel, who's there? You are. Every time she posts something on Instagram, who's there commenting and saying something? You are. Even if it's negative, guess what? You are obsessed because you idolize and then you demonize. But
So guys, I want y'all to understand one thing. If you're triggered by a man or a woman, and the people you're dealing with are giving you a hard time, sometimes the problem is you. And one healthy person can't identify with another unhealthy person. So if you're with certain kind of people and the relationship keeps failing and keeps failing, maybe it's something within you why you keep resonating with somebody that's toxic or somebody that's violent. You got to learn to fix yourself before entering a situation, so you're not easily triggered by certain things people do and angered by certain things that women or men do. You know what I'm saying? Learn your own boundaries, learn your self-respect, learn who you are as a man or a woman. You feel me?
when you're free, you're free. And that's the thing that I think men need to realize. If you're one of those guys who are nihilistic and cynical, you are not free.
So just to end off the video, man, I'm just encouraging you guys, and just to end off what he was saying about women and men living in each other's mind rent free. So what happens is when you go from relationship to relationship and you don't look at yourself and you blaming the other people for the wrong they may have did to you, what tends to happen is that, when he says they live rent free, that means that whatever has affected you before your current space is that whatever they did, you're constantly reliving that, thinking about them when they probably moved on and not even thinking about you. So that's why it's important to do self-work, to work on yourself before entering a new situation. Get with yourself, learn yourself, try to filter out and clean out all those insecurities and bad experiences and learn from those experiences. Because when you constantly think about somebody or somebody like that person that you dealt with, you're not comfortable in life. You're mentally struggled, you're mentally disturbed, because you're constantly putting that image of whoever did you wrong on the next person or even on yourself. So you don't want people living rent-free in your mind. Nobody, not a boss, not a friend, not a mother, not a father. You don't want nobody living rent-free in your mind that is not positive, at least. If people are doing positive things and it sticks to you, good. But if it's negative, learn how to get the help you need or talk to somebody and filter out those struggles in your mind that can help you move forward in a more positive and healthy light. So when you start a new situation, a new marriage, a relationship, or a new interaction with a friend, the things from the past friends and the past marriages and the past, family members that you no longer deal with can help you move forward in a more positive light, and it helps you become successful at least move in a better way where you're not bagged down and boggled down by heavy-heartedness and things that's weighing you down from negativity. So I hope y'all like this content. If y'all do, leave me a comment in the in the comment box. Like the video, subscribe to the video, and with that being said, 1, 2, 3, I'm out.